Hi everybody, welcome to Sing with Sharon. Thank you for joining me today. Let's get into a game. So this one I call Simon Says. So this is where you have to listen and follow what the instructions are, but not what you see. Okay? So simple to begin with. I'll just say the instructions. So touch your head. So you would touch your head. Touch your shoulders, touch your elbows, touch your nose, touch your ears, touch your chin, touch your knees, touch your hips, anything like that. Okay, so you've got that so far. So let's practice. I'll do them really fast. Touch your head, touch your nose, touch your ears, touch your shoulders, touch your elbows, touch your hips, touch your knees, touch your head, touch your shoulders, touch your elbows, touch your nose. Okay, so got it? So this time, because that's too easy. So this time what we do is you follow the instructions just like I've told you, just like we practiced, but I'm going to try and put you off by doing them wrong. Okay? So I'm going to do it wrong. You've got to try and do it right. So I'll give you an example. I might say touch your head. So you should touch your head, but I might go like this. All right? And you don't touch your nose, you touch your head. You follow the words. You do what your ears tell you whilst looking at me. Okay? Here we go. Touch your head. Touch your shoulders. Touch your elbows. Touch your knees. Touch your ears. Touch your nose. Touch your shoulders. Touch your elbows. How have you managed? Did you manage okay? Should we try it one more time? I'll start really slowly and then try and get faster. All right, we'll start really slowly and then try and get faster. Touch your shoulders. Are you all touching your shoulders? Should be touching your shoulders. Touch your head. Are you all touching your head? Is that your head? Touch your nose. So you should all be touching your nose. Remember, I'm doing it wrong. Touch your elbows. Touch your ears. Touch your shoulders. Are they your shoulders? Touch your knees. Touch your nose. Touch your shoulders. Touch your hips. Touch your nose. Touch your ears. Touch your shoulders. Oh, I did it right. Touch your nose. Touch your ears. Touch your elbows. Oh, did it wrong again. I did it right again. That's no good. It's because I'm trying to do it fast. Let's try it. I'm going to try and do it fast and see if I can get it wrong and you get it right. Touch your head. Touch your nose. Touch your elbows. Touch your waist. Touch your knees. Touch your shoulders. Touch your elbows. Touch your nose. Touch your elbows. Touch your nose. Touch your hips. Touch your elbows. Touch your shoulders. Oh, tricky one. All right, so hopefully you managed that okay. Managed it better than I did. Cool. So we are going to continue with our theme of wildlife, garden wildlife. So all things garden and insects, etc. However, it is also in the UK National Cheese Day. So there you go, National Cheese Day. You may not have known that there was a National Cheese Day, but it is today. So after our warm-up, part of our warm-up, we're going to do an adapted warm-up for cheese-related things. All right? So first of all, just give your hands a little rub and a little shake and have a stretch up and have a yawn. And stick your tongue out and go blah. Slouch and then get pulled up by a string through your spine and out the top of your head so that you're standing nice and tall, because we're always remembering to stand with good posture. So our feet hip distance apart, our knees nice and loose, our tailbone tucked under, our spine long, our neck very long, and our shoulders relaxed. So give them a little roll the other way, shrug them up to your ears and blow them down. Okay, so they need to stay relaxed. All right, so we've done this before as fish and chips, but instead we're going to use cheeses. All right. So first cheese, and a very popular cheese, is cheddar cheese. So have a think to yourself, what is your favourite cheese? Might tell you mine at the end. So have a think, what is your favourite cheese? Can you choose? I don't know. Or maybe you don't eat cheese at all. So if you don't eat cheese at all, don't worry, you can still join in with this. Okay, so you're going to pat your knees, clap your hands, and click your fingers. Don't worry if you can't click your fingers, just do the action anyway. So you've got cheddar cheese. Ready? Cheddar cheese. And again, cheddar cheese. Then we have, same move, you got with an extra clap. Okay? Parmesan or. Okay? Parmesan or cheddar cheese. Okay, so let's try all of that. You've got cheddar cheese, parmesan or cheddar cheese. Great, and I'm going to put the lyrics up for you shortly. So then we've got, you need a stamp, and it's I like mozzarella. Okay, so you've got I like mozzarella, I like mozzarella. Okay, and you can do different sides. Yeah, so you go, I like mozzarella, I like mozzarella. And then you got, I like brie, I like brie. So brie is one of the kind of French, kind of slightly melty ones. I like brie, I like brie. So notice how that's quite a bit shorter. You've still got the stamp and clap, but it's a bit shorter. I like brie, I like brie. And then we've got bring some please, and we'll go back to our bring some please. That's the same as the cheddar cheese move, okay? Bring some, please. So I'll do all of that for you. You got, I like mozzarella, I like mozzarella, I like brie, bring some, please. Okay. I'm going to put the words up shortly, but let's try. I want to just do the clapping while I can see you, while you can see all of me. Camembert. Can you say that? Camembert. Again, another kind of slightly creamy, melty one. We're going to do, you clap your hand, and then you clap a leg and a leg. Okay, try that. Camembert. And again, camembert. A bit faster. Camembert. Then you have to do 3 in a row, which looks like this. Camembert, camembert, camembert. Ready? Camembert, camembert, camembert. One more time. Camembert, camembert, camembert. And then we go ricotta. Ricotta. Okay, you're just going to clap. Ricotta. So you go camembert, 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 ricotta. And then you do the 3 camemberts again. Camembert, camembert, camembert. But we're just going to go yum, yum at the end. Okay. So let me put the lyrics up for you so you can have a little look. So there are the 3 ones that we tried. So I'll take you slowly through it and then we'll try and do them together. So we've got cheddar cheese, parmesan or cheddar cheese. Try it. Cheddar cheese, parmesan or cheddar cheese. And then you've got the stamp and clap. I like mozzarella, I like mozzarella, I like brie, bring some please. I like mozzarella, I like mozzarella, I like brie, bring some please. Then you've got the quick one, the camembert. Ready? Camembert, 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 ricotta, camembert, 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 yum, yum. And again, camembert, 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 ricotta, camembert, 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 yum, yum. All right. So what we're going to do is, I'll come back to you. What we're going to do is, I'm going to play a little, I've just recorded me doing the first one, the cheddar cheese, all the way through about 100 times. Not quite. What we'll do is we'll start with the cheddar cheese, and if that's your favourite, you can stick on that little pattern. But then after 2 of those, I'm going to move on to the mozzarella. And if you like that rhythm and that clapping pattern, you can stick on that one. And after 2 of those, I'm going to move on to the camembert. And then we'll stop. Okay? Excuse me. So if you, once you get to the one that you like, you can stick on that the whole time once you're there, if you want. All right, so let's get our lyrics back up so you've got something to look at. There's our cheddar cheese. And there's a little count in. Ready, steady, off. Here we go. Cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese. Parmesan or cheddar. And again. Cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese. Parmesan or cheddar. Move on to mozzarella if you like. I like mozzarella. I like mozzarella. I like brie. I like brie. Sling some cheese. And again. I like mozzarella. I like mozzarella. I like brie. I like brie. Stay there if you want, but otherwise camembert, 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 ricotta, camembert, 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 yum yum. One more time, camembert, 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 ricotta, camembert, 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 yum yum. There we go. All right, so again, like always, if you liked that but you hadn't quite got the hang of it, then these streams will be up later on the channel, and you can just go back to it and have a little practice and stop and start it so you get really good at it, and then you can try and do it in that way that we did. If you have other people in the household, also get them involved as well. Cool. So that's our cheese offering for National Cheese Day. But we'll just warm up our voice a little bit more for singing then after that. So let's just go, Try that. So we're just going to slide our voice, go, and go, ee. Again, ee. So so we're using our tummy muscles, if you remember. So can you go shh, 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 shh. We're using those tummy muscles, and we'll use our muscles to help our voice slide all the way up. Remembering, I'm messing with my hair today. Remembering to keep your chin level or slightly down. So don't put it up because that'll constrict your throat. We want our throat to be nice and relaxed. So we'll use our tummy muscles to help us go wee. Ready? Wee. And slide our voice up and down. And then give me a huh. And again, huh. Great. All right. So in fact, let me just do one more thing because it's about breathing, etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we're just going to count. So this is about a breath and breath control. All right. So sometimes as singers, we want to try and make our breath last like a really long time. So here's a bit of a counting competition. We're going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just on that one note. Should be dead easy. So keep your shoulders relaxed. Let your belly go soft as you breathe in. And off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, should be super, super simple, hopefully for everybody. So we'll move on to 20. Okay, so we're going to have a nice breath in, slow, relaxed breath in, and then we're going to count all the way on that one note up to 20. So shoulders relaxed, soft belly as you breathe in, slow deep breath, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We all right? Still good? Good. So we're going to try for 30 this time. So we will get a little bit harder in two ways. Obviously, it's a bit longer, so you've got to make your breath last a little bit longer. But also, when we get into the 20s, when we get past 20, we've got more syllables. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So you've got to make your teeth and your lips work a little bit harder. Okay, so just remember taking our gentle, slow, deep breath in. So shoulders relaxed. Let your belly go soft as you take that gentle, slow breath in. And we'll go for 30. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, See what I mean? So it does get trickier. 29, 22, lots to get your teeth and your lips around the words. So our last one, I'm sure you can go for much longer than this, but we'll go to 40, okay? And then we'll stop at 40 and move on with the rest of our songs. Same thing applies. You've got to make your breath last even longer. So if you feel like you're running out of air, squeeze those tummy muscles, not your throat, but your tummy muscles from down here. Squeeze them and you'll get a bit more air out. Don't make it too loud. We don't need to sing this very loudly. We're just trying to make it last, but it needs to be a little bit audible. And yeah, so squeezing your tummy muscles if you're running out of breath, and just really make your teeth and your lips work. So don't slow down. So gently, shoulders relaxed, belly going soft as you breathe in. To 40. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Ha! Cool. I just about managed that. It starts getting a challenge, but you can take that exercise back with you to your house, to your home, and have a little go and see how far you can get past 40. But just remember, it's supposed to be one breath only. Okay, so you just take a breath at the beginning and then you just go for as long as you can with that one breath. It is amazingly easy to sneak a breath in without even realizing. So if you do it for example, if you do it in the mirror, sometimes you can catch yourself sneaking that extra breath in if you don't realize you're doing it. If you get to 100, chances are you probably snuck another breath in there somewhere. Get someone else to watch you just in case. All right, so we've warmed up our voice and we've practiced our breathing. So we're just going to do a simple round, I Love the Flowers, which is one that we have done before. It normally has 2 verses. I'm just going to use the first one because we're talking about gardens and things. That's all it is. So it's I love the flowers, I love the daffodils, I love the mountains, I love the rolling hills, I love the fireside when all the lights are low. A boom de-ara, boom de-ara, boom de-ara, boom. Okay, so you may know different versions of this. I've certainly, when I first was taught it, I knew a slightly different version. So apologies if I do the odd wrong word, but you copy the words that are there. So I'll break it down. You've got I love the flowers, ready? And I love the flowers. Then you go, I love the daffodils, I love the daffodils. I love the mountains, your turn. I love the mountains, I love the rolling hills, your turn. I love the rolling hills. I love the fireside, try that. I love the fireside. Then you go, when all the lights are low, ready? When all the lights are low. And that's the highest note is the when. So do what we did before, use those tummy muscles, squeeze those tummy muscles when you've got to get to the when. When all the lights are low, try that. And when all the lights are low. And then you've got a boom de-ara, boom de-ara, boom de-ara, boom. A boom de-ara, boom de-ara, boom de-ara, boom. Cool. I like doing actions with this one. Up to you, you can make your own, etc. But I usually have I love the flowers, I love the daffodils, I love the mountains, I love the rolling hills, I love the fireside when all the lights are low. A boom de-ara, boom de-ara, boom de-ara, boom. Something like that. Okay, so let's try it once more, just ourselves, and then we'll try with the recording so we can try it as a round. A 1, 2, 3, and I love the flowers, I love the daffodils, I love the mountains, I love the rolling hills, I love the fireside when all the lights are low. A boom de-ara, boom de-ara, boom de-ara, boom. Great. So when we do this, we're going to, as we always do, we're going to do it once at the beginning, all together. Okay? So we'll just do it, it's called unison. So we'll sing it at the same time as the recording. Then we are going to pause for one line and let the recording do, I love the flowers, I love the daffodils. And then we are going to start again at the beginning. I love the flowers, I love the daffodils. And we're going to do it 2 whole times. And when we get to the end of boom diara boom diara boom diara boom, we can just then keep repeating boom diara boom diara boom diara boom a couple of times at the end. All right, so there's a bit of an intro at the bottom, and then we'll start together. You can do your actions as well if you want. I love the flowers, I love the daffodils, I love the mountains, I love the rolling hills, I love the fireside when all the lights are low. A boom diara boom diara boom diara boom. Then wait. I love the flowers, I love Here we go. Daffodils. I love the flowers, I love the daffodils, I love the mountains, I love the rolling hills, I love the fireside when all the lights are low. A boom diara boom diara boom diara boom. And again. I love the flowers, I love the daffodils, I love the mountains, I love the rolling hills, I love the fireside when all the lights are low. A boom diara boom diara boom diara boom. And again. Boom diara boom diara boom diara. One more time. A boom diara boom diara boom diara boom. Excellent. Okay, so there we have our I love the flowers. So we're thinking gardens, etc. But I'm going to move on to our final song. Is actually from The Muppets, sung by Kermit the Frog. It's written by a writer called Tony Geiss, who I think writes quite a lot of the Muppet songs. So this one's called Frog in the Glen. But it's a lovely song. It's a lovely sentiment, etc. And written in a kind of folk song kind of folk song melody, etc. And yeah, it's quite appropriate. I don't know if you have any ponds near you or anything like that, but there's all sorts of creatures you might find in ponds and lakes and things like that. So we're going to have a song about frogs. So let me get you the lyrics up. And I'm going to get my ukulele. All right, so we have the nightingale sings such a beautiful tune. Do you want to try that? The nightingale sings such a beautiful tune. You can listen all night by the light of the moon. So watch at the end, it goes a bit low. You can listen all night by the light of the moon. Try light of the moon. Light of the moon. And again, light of the moon. So you can listen all night by the light of the moon. So just watch out for that. The nightingale sings such a beautiful tune. You can listen all night by the light of the moon. Cool. And then the third line is the same as the first. Now my song's not as pretty, but I'll say it again. Try that. Now my song's not as pretty, but I'll say it again. Very good. And then this time it doesn't do any jumpy bits. It just comes down. I am proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. Try that. I am proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. Now this song, I've talked to you a bit before, I think, about like range of your voice. So that's basically the range of your voice is just how high and how low it can go. High and low, so I'll do that the right way around. How high and how low it can go. And so when I'm doing the songs, I try and keep it within what we call an octave. 8 notes. But this one goes a little bit higher and a little bit lower than that. So just be gentle when your voice goes a little higher and a little lower. But do what I was telling you before and use those tummy muscles to help support. So make sure you're breathing, make sure you're supporting. Okay, so let's sing it. First of all, I'll play the tune on the piano and then we'll try it with the ukulele. So we've got the nightingale sings, ready, and the nightingale sings such a beautiful tune. You can listen all night by the light of the moon. Now my song's not as pretty, but I'll say it again. I am proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. Cool. So you can sway a bit if you like. Here we go. The nightingale sings such a beautiful tune. You can listen all night by the light of the moon. Now my song's not as pretty, but I'll say it again. I am proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. Let's try and play the right chords. Cool. So we'll try the next verse because that's pretty much the same tune. The butterfly is such a colourful thing. The butterfly is such a colourful thing. The butterfly is, we're going, the butterfly is such a colourful thing with an orange and yellow and black on its wing. Now I'm only green, but I'll say it again. I am proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. The butterfly is such a colourful thing. That's the butterfly is such a colourful thing. So let's try that. Here we go. And the butterfly is such a colourful thing with an orange and yellow and black on its wing. Now I'm only green, but I'll say it again. I am proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. Lovely. So then we have a slightly different section. So I've talked before about middle eights. This is where we've got a slightly different section. So we've got the deer can jump higher. Try that. The deer can jump higher. The fish can swim faster. So those two lines are the same. Try that. The deer can jump higher. The fish can jump faster. Then you've got then ever a froggy can. Then ever a froggy swam. Then ever a froggy swam. Then ever a froggy swam. So let me do those three lines. The deer can jump higher. The fish can swim faster than ever a froggy swam. Then you do the similar pattern but a little higher. But a deer can dive deep. Wrong way round. Look, I've pointed out before, alliteration. So that when you have deer, dive, deep, all the same letter. That's a good songwriting tip. If you want to write songs, put a bit of alliteration. But a deer can dive deep. And a fish can't ribbit. So ribbit is the ribbit. But Kermit the Frog kind of slightly pulls it about just so it rhymes a bit better with deep. And a fish can't ribbit. You can do a bit of proper froggy ribbits if you want. So I'm proud to be what I am. That's the last line. So I'm proud to be what I am. Let's try, but a deer can't dive deep with a little alliteration. But a deer can dive deep and a fish can't ribbit. So I'm proud to be what I am. And then we've got our last one, which is back to the tune of back to the main melody. Be proud of your flippers and the flies that you catch, and the logs that you leap and the eggs you will hatch. We're under the stars and we're smaller than men, but I'm proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. So let's try that. be proud of your flippers and the flies you can catch, and the logs that you leap and the eggs you will hatch. We're under the stars and we're smaller than men, but I'm proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. And to finish off, you just repeat the last two lines. Repeat the tune of the last two lines, which is, now sing it with me and we'll say it again. I am proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. All right, so we're going to try from the very beginning. I will try and get most of the chords right. In fact, I might put it on the keyboard. Find I can sing words and play the keyboard slightly better. Here we go. The nightingale sings such a beautiful tune. You can listen all night by the light of the moon. Now my song's not as pretty, but I'll say it again. I am proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. Here we go, next one. The butterfly is such a colorful thing, with an orange and yellow and black on its wing. Now I'm only green, but I'll say it again. I am proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. Then we have, but the deer can jump higher and the fish can swim faster than ever a froggy swam. But a deer can dive deep and a fish can't repeat, so I'm proud to be what I am. Page turn. So be proud of your flippers and the flies that you catch, and the logs that you leap and the eggs you will catch. We're under the stars and we're smaller than men, but I'm proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. Now sing it with me and we'll say it again. I am proud to be one of the frogs in the glen. Well done. Okay, you probably did it better than I can. So that's part of the challenge, is trying to find new things for you every day, Monday to Friday. So that was a new song to me, but a lovely song, I think. I have got another new song for you tomorrow, and a Friends Friday, of course. So I've got a friend to teach us something as well tomorrow. So I hope you will join me tomorrow at 1:30 for the final Sing with Sharon of the week. But then again, as normal next week. But tomorrow's Friends Friday. Please join me for that. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon as well. And I will hopefully see you on tomorrow on Friday. Stay well and keep singing. Cheers.